Well, good afternoon. It's about, 3 o'clock here? 2:30. I've been working in the bee yard again. I would call it finish work. Just kind of finishing off the little bits that I hadn't got to yet and cleaning up some of the piles, wood piles. Actually, someday, this is my someday shed location maybe. My bee shed. It'd be a good bee shed. Thinking about making me another platform, and this summer this dead tree's probably going to come out, and making another platform, and that way I can have two hives right there. Kind of cool. Oh, it looks like I've got a little what is it, dead nettle? Well, that's cool. We'll make sure that stays there. Got all my seeding done yesterday. I also moved this flat pallet down here to kind of use as a storage location. And then I took my last season's makeshift benches and I made a workstation out of it. Should work pretty good. It's about the same level as my cart, so when I bring boxes down or something, I can just grab and turn and not have to bend over, and should work pretty good. Garrison got me some surplus house paint, I think it was. And I've got some like forest green and kind of a darkish brown or darkish tan, and I think I might paint it that way. It'll last a little bit longer and kind of blend in, kind of fit its location. I'd actually like to paint the benches, but I don't think I'll do that. There's going to be bees on them sometime soon. So, haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do here yet. Well, I mean, I figured out what I'm going to do. I'm just not quite done it yet. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go through and knock those cells out. It would actually be a whole lot better if they had torn them out, and then that would be good. But it's one thing nice about the carnies, and I mean, these are kind of, obviously small yet, but they don't mind if it's kind of a cloudy, cool day. I think we're in the 50s, probably. It's been overcast all day. Hasn't rained. That's one thing I noticed when I was filming. All the T-posts sticking up makes it real nice for the camera, but kind of obstructs the view some too, don't it? But we have to give up some for efficiency and overall design. So, but everybody's active, and that's nice to see. Like I said, I got all my seeding done. All of this is seeded with the wildflowers, and then I came through with the hairy vetch and the mustard, and I don't remember what else I put in there. But I came through and seeded all of this through here, and then I seeded around this little tree pretty heavily, so that should be kind of a cool looking little spot when it blooms, gets growing and blooms. Seeded over here some. What comes up, what don't. Probably still gonna just mow back a little further and let all of this wild stuff just go to bloom. Once it blooms, I'll cut it down. I seeded this area. The majority of this back area I seeded with more of the buckwheat, and I don't know if it'll do well or not, but I wanted to put what was else I put back here? I don't know. I put some of the stuff that was more attractive to deer back here in the back, and hopefully that way it'll put a lot of the mustard back here too. Because when you buy mustard seed, you get a lot of it. Ouch! Probably should have gloves on. Ouch! Maybe that's why the honeybee stings don't hurt so much. I'm always getting nailed by blackberry thorns. Ouch! Cut all this out. Oh. But, and then I seeded that patch up over there pretty heavy with wildflowers too, and pretty heavy with the mustard. Seeded this here good. I've got an idea on how to makeshift my pond for now. I'm going to dig out a little I've got a second one of these little kiddie pools. I use them to water my dogs, for my dogs' water. I've got big dogs and they drink a lot of water in the summer, so. But I had a second one, so I'm going to dig out just a little bit more and set that down in. And then at least that way it'll hold that much water for the bees to drink off of until I work some more on it. But I seeded all of this here. I seeded up around in through here and all through there. So, and then the front patch up there I hit pretty hard with the sunflowers. I think the primary was the sunflowers up there. And again, more of the deer attractant so that they would stay away from my wildflowers. But mostly, this is what I wanted to show. I've been kind of busy here, and I had all this stuff laying around, and all I have to say is God gives the best ideas, or at least the best of what I got. It didn't cost me nothing to do nothing. It's all just pinned together, so it all come back apart pretty easy. And it's nice and sturdy, so I don't have to worry about that. Should be kind of nice. Got a thermometer hanging on the end of it. I'm going to move my magnet from the bench up there down to here, so there'll be a spare hive tool right there. So we'll have a spare hive tool sitting right here, or two. Thought about maybe putting some screen underneath on the bottoms of my 2x4s, like the metal screening. And then I can kind of, it might be kind of hard to get. Not too bad. That might work. I don't know. Or mount an old dead box down here for a box to leave stuff in. That'd be kind of nice. Might have to do that. Alrighty, well, I just wanted to show you all what I've been up to. Haven't been doing much beekeeping. It's all cloudy and overcast. They're doing their thing. I thought maybe today or tomorrow, looks like it might be a little nicer tomorrow, get in them and check their syrup and their patties, their pollen patty, because they'll have been eating it through this bit of overcast and rain. Let's see if we get you. Well, God bless you all, and God bless your honeybees. You all have a good night, and I'll see you later tonight on the chat. Bye.